God declares, I command you to read these words without delay. What awaits you is a message of extraordinary favor, and it comes directly because of the trust you have placed in me. Open your heart to this revelation immediately. Your presence at this exact moment is no accident. I have guided you here with purpose, for I carry a declaration that will transform your existence. Should you turn away now, you risk overlooking the very miracle you have been seeking. The breakthrough I have already initiated is awaiting your acknowledgement. I am the Lord, your God, who remains perpetually by your side. My words are never without intent, and they never fail to accomplish what I send them to do. When I proclaim good news for you, I speak with absolute sincerity. This is not a promise rooted in worldly assurance, but in the steadfast faith you nurtured, even when your world was crumbling. I witnessed it all. I observed your nightly prayers while others rested. I heard your whispered invocations of my name amidst your suffering. I watched you extend forgiveness even when resentment sought to dominate your spirit. It is precisely because of this that I address you with such fervor today. You are not forsaken. You are not alone. You are not invisible. You are chosen. If these words stir your soul, affirm it with your engagement. You cannot fathom who else may be touched by this. Your simple gesture could plant a seed of restoration in another person's life. I am fully aware of how prolonged your wait has been. You have remained steadfast through the tempest. Even in your weariness, you have clung to hope when every circumstance urged you to release it. Now, I declare to you, it is because of that quiet resilience, that unseen devotion, that I am about to unleash something into your existence that will leave you in awe. You are on the verge of entering a period where your former pains will recede into memory, and the desires of your heart will manifest before your eyes. This will not unfold according to your expectations. It will be far superior, for my understanding transcends yours, and my schedule is flawless. Express your belief by commenting 1:1. This is not a mere uplifting phrase. It is not fleeting comfort. This is divine intervention. I command you to receive this, because I can no longer contain my desire to reveal it to you. Heaven has observed your struggle, and I have safeguarded every tear you have shed. Not one has been squandered. Not one has escaped my attention. I have transformed your affliction into a profound purpose, so deep and everlasting, that what you are about to encounter will surpass everything you have forfeited. The period of anticipation, the anguish, the stillness, it was all purposeful. I am releasing an outpouring of blessings that will know no bounds. I am mending the wounds within you that you believed were permanently scarred. I am stationing my angels around you, even when your eyes cannot perceive them. I am severing ties with individuals, destructive patterns, and obstacles that have hindered your progress. You may feel isolated, yet I am with you. I go before you, I protect you, I envelop you. You are not vulnerable. My hand rests upon your life, and no force directed against you will succeed. You need not pursue what is destined for you. Simply place your trust in me. When I proclaim the arrival of blessings, it signifies they are already advancing. When I declare that healing is close, it means restoration is already journeying toward you. When I assure you of my favor, know that opportunities will present themselves before you even ask. You are not falling behind. You are precisely where I intend you to be. And my work in you is far from complete. What appears to be an ending is, in truth, a commencement. Declare your trust by commenting 2:2. You have not squandered your opportunity. You have not derailed your destiny. You have not strayed beyond my reach. You remain my cherished child. And I still hold a future for you, one filled with hope and purpose. My plans for you have not changed. I am the same God who breathed life into you before your first breath. The same God who sustained you through battles that seemed insurmountable. The same God who instilled calm when your reality was crumbling. I need you to grasp this with clarity. The season you are entering is not merely another phase. It is a divine turning point. It is the instance when everything starts to realign. You will witness your prayers answered, relationships restored, finances renewed, and tranquility returned to areas once filled with sorrow. This will not occur by chance or through your own efforts. It is by grace. It is by my unwavering love for you, which never falters, never diminishes, and never surrenders. I am elevating you, not solely to bestow blessings, but to utilize you as an instrument. Your narrative will become hope for another. Your recovery will inspire others. You are not just receiving a miracle, you are transforming into a living testimony. The adversary sought to silence you, but I am granting you a renewed voice. The past attempted to shame you, yet I am bestowing a new identity upon you. The world tried to categorize you, but I call you my beloved. You have felt exhaustion. You have wept in solitude. You have been a pillar for others while crumbling within. Yet I tell you now, this season is changing. The winds are shifting. The quiet is about to be shattered. And the responses you have yearned for are drawing near. Not because of your pleading, but because of your belief. Not because you were flawless, but because you persevered. And I honor that. I honor the faith that clings to hope when everything conspires to break it. Declare your faith by commenting 333. Have you heard about the closely guarded secret that authorities are trying to suppress? Consider the possibility that a brief 7-second practice could eliminate your debts and effortlessly attract prosperity. A declassified CIA document and findings from 4 leading neuroscience institutes confirm it is not fiction. Struggling households are moving into their ideal homes with complete serenity. However, the authorities might remove this information at any moment. Access the link in the description and comments before it is permanently erased. I am the God who shaped the oceans and quiets their fury. And I am bringing calm to the turmoil in your life as well. You have encountered repeated delays and closed doors, yet you did not abandon me. Others might have given up, but you remained. That is precisely why you are about to enter spaces you never knew were being readied for you. I have been orchestrating events in locations your eyes have yet to behold. I have been mentioning your name to individuals you have not yet encountered. And when the moment arrives, you will recognize my handiwork. You were never meant to remain in anguish. The pain was intended to refine you, not to confine you. You are more than your history, and while the world may have judged you by your past, I have named you by your destiny. I call you my own. I call you resilient. I call you complete. I call you restored. You are not defined by what occurred to you. You are defined by what I have created within you. My image, my breath, my love. Do not look backward. Do not return to what wounded you. Do not reopen doors that I have secured for your safety. I eliminated what could not accompany you to your next destination. I know it caused you pain. I know it left you bewildered. Yet I did not abandon you. I guided you. I was removing the withered parts so that new growth could flourish. You perceived it as a loss, but it was protection. You perceived it as rejection, but it was realignment. I never take away without preparing something more magnificent to bestow. Affirm this word by commenting 555. If this resonates with you, if you have felt trapped, watching others advance while you remained waiting, questioning why your journey seems so delayed, listen to me closely. Delays are not denials. I have been shielding you from entering situations prematurely. I was guarding you from burdens that would have overwhelmed you had you arrived unprepared. But now, the preparation is nearly finished. Now you are ready. Now the doors will swing open. And when they do, they will not merely open for opportunities. They will open for your divine purpose. I know your spirit is weary. I know you have doubted your own value. But hear me carefully. You are not lagging. You are not forgotten. You are not neglected. You are precisely where I have placed you. And what I am about to release into your life will compensate for everything you believed you had lost. I can restore years in an instant. I can breathe vitality into what was lifeless. I can speak things into existence as if they already were. And I am doing that for you right now. You were not created to settle. You were not made to shrink. You were not designed to live in fear. I did not form you for insignificance. I formed you to walk in courage and radiance. This is why the struggle has been so intense, because the enemy foresaw your potential before you did. He attempted to bury you under anxiety, depression, shame, and uncertainty. But what he did not realize is that you were a seed. And now that you have been planted, it is your time to ascend. A shift is occurring in your favor. Favor is being released over your name. Angels are standing sentinel over your next steps. I am not sending you out alone. I am preceding you. I am surrounding you. I am empowering you. Any falsehood the enemy whispered in your moments of weakness, I am eradicating it with my truth. You are loved, you are seen, you are called, and I am with you in this very instant. Declare your entrance into this season by commenting 1-2. You will one day reflect on this period and perceive it differently. You will recognize how I was operating even when my presence seemed silent. You will see how I shielded you from disasters you never anticipated. You will witness how I utilized the shattered fragments to forge strength within you, and you will offer thanks for the very things that once brought you to tears. I am transforming your sorrow into celebration. I am granting you beauty in place of ashes. I am lifting the burden and clothing you in joy. You do not need to pursue those who departed. What I remove, I replace, and what I replace, I enhance. You have not lost anything I cannot restore. And what is coming next will not only make you forget the pain, it will rekindle your sense of purpose. You will breathe easier, rest more soundly, smile more freely, because the weight is lifting. I am the one lifting it, for I never intended for you to bear what I already paid the price to carry. This is not the conclusion, this is the commencement, and regardless of what occurred before this instant, I want you to know you are still mine. I have never once averted my gaze from you. There has not been a single second when I was not by your side. When you felt isolated, I was holding you. When you felt forsaken, I was waiting for you to call upon me, and you did, and I am responding. You have been living with an internal storm, wondering when the rain will cease. You have been smiling outwardly, while your soul felt submerged. I see that, I know it, and I have not looked away from it. I have carried you through more than you realize. Every morning you managed to rise. Even when your heart was weighed down, I was there. Every time you continued forward when you felt devoid of strength, it was me sustaining you. You may feel small, but your faith has resounded loudly in heaven. Comment 777 if you embrace this strength today. You have been selected for more than mere survival. I did not create you just to endure. You were designed to arise. You were made to shatter cycles. You were created to operate in power and not be governed by fear. I have placed a radiance within you that no darkness can extinguish. The enemy has sought to extinguish it through disappointment, shame, and despair, yet nothing can obstruct what I have ordained. What I initiate, I complete, and I initiated something within you before time itself. Why is this 7-second CIA technique spreading so rapidly? Recent CIA disclosures have unveiled a potent brain ritual that reportedly activates immediate wealth attraction. This 7-second method, corroborated by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is reportedly transforming lives at an accelerated pace. From eliminating debt to funding dream vacations, this could be your pathway to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself fortunate. This page might disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased permanently. I am aware of the thoughts you have harbored in solitude. I know the days you have doubted yourself. I know the burdens your heart has carried when your prayers seem to hit a ceiling. But I am telling you now, not a single one of those prayers was futile. I was gathering each one. I was collecting your tears, and now I am pouring that compassion back into your life. The blessing that is approaching will not correspond to your efforts. It will surpass them. It will feel beyond your imagination, because I do not merely meet needs, I exceed them. You do not have to earn my affection. You already possess it. You do not need to be flawless to receive my assistance. My grace covers every shortcoming. You do not have to understand how I will accomplish it. Simply know that I will. I am not constrained by your history, your current predicament, or the opinions of others. I utilize the rejected. I elevate the broken. I summon the forgotten. I do this to demonstrate to the world that my glory is unstoppable. Comment 999 if you entrust me to carry you forward. I want you to envision yourself liberated, unburdened by regret, unshackled from fear, untroubled by what lies ahead. That is the freedom I am leading you into. A new tranquility, a new gladness, a new era. You have spent considerable time traversing shadows. Now you will walk in brilliance. You have worn shame as if it were your identity, but I have already cleansed you of it. You are not who you were. You are not even who you were yesterday. You are becoming who I always envisioned when I created you. This world has attempted to convince you that you are isolated, insufficient, and that your voice is irrelevant. But I created you with intention. I instilled within you unique gifts that no one else possesses. I shaped your heart for a purpose only you can fulfill. And although it has taken longer than you anticipated, and you have endured more than you believed possible, I have never ceased operating behind the scenes. And now, the harvest of that hidden work is about to be revealed. You are not empty. You are not irreparably damaged. You are not forgotten. You are brimming with potential that I breathed into you. I am reawakening dreams you buried due to disappointment. I am revitalizing visions you thought were extinct. I am stirring hope in places you shut down for self-protection. You thought you were too late, but I am telling you, this is your appointed time. My timing is not flawed. My plans remain intact, and I am still orchestrating everything for your benefit. Comment 1010 if you believe I am reversing the situation for you. There is nothing you have experienced that I cannot repurpose. Not the heartbreak, not the failure, not the time you consider wasted. I redeem everything, and what you believed was the end will become the stage upon which I display my power through your life. You do not need to conceal your scars. I will utilize them. You do not need to feign wellness. I will meet you in your honesty. You do not need to be perpetually strong. I will be your strength. Find rest in me. Release what you cannot repair. Trust that I already know how to resolve it. You have attempted to bear it alone, but the burden is too heavy because it was never meant for you to carry. I died so you would no longer live in chains. I rose so you would know you possess victory too. You are not conquered. You are not at an impasse. You are on the threshold of something sacred. I am summoning you forward. You will not enter this new season unaccompanied. My spirit will direct you. My angels will guard you. My presence will encompass you. Even when you cannot sense it, I am there. Even when you doubt, I remain constant. I am not the kind of father who abandons you in difficulty. I draw nearer. I fight your battles. I stand in the fire with you, and I will not cease until my promise to you is fulfilled. You are not losing, you are learning. You are not being delayed, you are being developed. You are not stuck, you are being positioned for something grander than your mind can yet fathom. I have been arranging matters behind closed doors. I have been influencing hearts, preparing solutions, creating space in places you do not even know exist. You have wondered, why is it taking so long? But I assure you now, I was not merely preparing the blessing, I was preparing you to receive it. Comment 1515. If you accept what I am building in your life, you have offered tearful prayers in darkness that no one else knows about. You have traversed valleys unseen. You have been strong for others when you barely had strength for yourself. But I see it, I know it. And I am blessing you, not just for your endurance, but for maintaining a tender heart throughout. You still believe, you still hope, you still come to me. That is why this message arrives now, because the time has come. You have waited long enough. Do not let fear cause you to forget who I am. I am the same God who parted the Red Sea. I am the same one who silenced lions, the same one who walked through fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And I am walking with you. You will not burn, you will not break, you will not be destroyed, because I have encircled you with my presence. And anything that touches you must first pass through me. I have declared enough. I am bringing divine closure to the things that have disturbed your peace. I am ending cycles of pain, confusion, and anxiety that have persisted too long. You no longer need to revisit the past. You do not have to bear guilt I have already paid for. You are free. And whom the Son sets free is truly free. Walk in that freedom. Do not retreat to your former self. Do not return to what I delivered you from. Step forward. There is more ahead than there ever was behind. Comment 1717 if you are advancing in faith. Could the CIA truly be concealing a 7-second technique that turns financial hardship into fortune? A covert CIA disclosure reveals a peculiar 7-second ritual that apparently activates brainwaves to attract wealth automatically. Supported by scientific evidence from 4 elite laboratories, this at-home practice is reportedly transforming struggling individuals into owners of their dream lifestyles. However, this page may disappear shortly. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased from the internet forever. I want you to understand this. What I have declared over your life remains in effect. My promises are not confined by time. They do not expire. Even if you have made errors, even if you have taken detours, even if others have abandoned you, what I have said still stands. I never build upon shame, I build upon grace. And I am reconstructing you now, from the inside out. I am restoring your confidence, not based on your strength, but on mine. You will experience joy once more, not merely as a fleeting moment, but as a lasting state of being. I have observed your spirit grow weary. I know you have asked, "How much longer, Lord?" And I answer you now, not much longer. For I am acting in the unseen realm. I am rearranging what requires change. I am removing what must be eliminated. You may not grasp all of it now, but soon you will. You will understand why I closed certain doors. You will see why I made you wait. You will comprehend why the answer arrived in the manner it did. And when you perceive it, your heart will rejoice. You will declare, "Now I understand." The pain was never intended to punish you. It was to prune you. I was cutting back what could not grow alongside you. I was stripping away distractions. I was digging deep so the roots of your faith could strengthen. Because where I am leading you, your foundation must be unshakable. I am not merely granting you a moment of peace. I am fashioning you into a vessel of peace. I am not just providing a breakthrough. I am making you a breaker of chains for others. Comment Amen if you recognize that this extends beyond you. I have placed within you something that will outlast any storm. I have built you to endure. I have created you to bear my light in dark places. And no matter how overwhelming life has felt recently, I am lifting that weight now. I am instilling a fresh strength within your spirit, not because all battles will cease immediately, but because you will navigate them differently. You will not emerge as the same person who entered the fire. You will step out refined, purified, strengthened, wiser, and closer to me than ever. I know what people have said. I know how they have underestimated you. But I have never based my plans on human approval. I choose whom I choose. I call whom I call. I anoint those the world overlooks. And I am using you, even if you feel unprepared, even if you are afraid, even if you feel unworthy. I have made you worthy through my blood. I have covered you with my righteousness. I have made you new, and I am not finished yet. There is more to your story, more victories, more healing, more joy, more peace. This is not the end, it is the turning point. From this moment forward, your life will begin to mirror the prayers you thought I had overlooked. You will see doors open that you never knocked on. You will feel strength arise when you thought you had nothing left. You will encounter individuals sent by me for your next chapter. What I am doing in your life will astonish you. It will not unfold as you expected. It may not initially make sense, but it will be good. It will be healing. It will be holy. You are about to step into a chapter that reflects the depth of your faith, not the magnitude of your struggle. What was intended to fracture you is about to bless you. What came to steal from you will ultimately multiply what I place in your hands. Comment Amen if you are prepared for divine restoration. You have not missed anything I intended for you. You have not erred beyond my capacity to redeem. You are not beyond reach. You are not disqualified. I specialize in restoring what the world considers lost. I reconstruct lives that appear ruined. I breathe life into what others have buried. And I want you to know I am doing that in you. I am restoring your soul. I am mending the broken places. I am building something far more beautiful than what was taken. You may not perceive the full picture now, but your story is not complete. It is merely becoming stronger. Every painful chapter will contribute to your testimony. Every scar will narrate survival. Every delay will reveal divine timing. When others observe your life, they will recognize my hand, not luck, not coincidence, not effort alone, but grace. Pure, potent, undeniable grace. Comment 222 if you still trust me, even in the silence. I know how arduous it has been lately. You have felt that nothing is changing, that your prayers are evaporating into emptiness. But listen, I am not absent. I am not deaf to your voice. I am working in ways deeper than what you see. At times, I move quietly to safeguard the process. Sometimes I conceal things not to deprive you, but to prepare you. Because when I release it, I want you to be able to carry it without losing yourself in it. That matter you thought was disintegrating, I am actually allowing it to align. That delay that frustrated you, I have used it to protect you from disaster. That person who departed, I permitted their exit so you would not remain tethered to something that could not love you as I do. Cease chasing what I have removed. Stop clinging to what kept you small. I am making room for something superior, something blessed, something divine. You will no longer wander in circles. The confusion is dissipating. The haze is clearing. I am granting you clarity where chaos once reigned. I am giving you peace where fear once resided. I am providing answers where there were only questions. And above all, I am giving you myself. I will never send you into anything new without preceding you. I have already visited the places I am leading you. There is nothing ahead that I have not already conquered. Comment 111 if you acknowledge that I have already gone before you. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly experiencing luxury living? Secret CIA research has now surfaced, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that allegedly attracts wealth as if by magic. It takes only 7 seconds. You can perform it at home, and it is supported by 4 neuroscience laboratories. People are reportedly eliminating debt and living luxuriously right now. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased. I want you to let this sink into your heart. Your name is recognized in heaven. You are not invisible to me. You are not just a face in the crowd. I know your name. I know your story. I know the battles you fight in silence, and I have called you my own. You are my child. You are protected. You are chosen. Not for a fleeting moment, but for eternity. I have sealed you with my promise, and no one can nullify what I have declared over you. You are entering a new season now, a season of healing, a season of answered prayers, a season of restoration. And no, it will not all be effortless, but you will walk in peace. You will rise with strength. You will step forward with me beside you. I will grant you wisdom when you need it. I will dispatch help in divinely timed moments. I will close the wrong doors before you even consider knocking. I will speak to your heart in the quiet and remind you that you are not journeying alone. I have always been with you, from the very beginning, through every loss, through every tear, even when you doubted me, even when you were angry, even when you momentarily gave up, I remained. I never walked away. That is who I am. I do not abandon what I love, and I love you more profoundly than your mind can comprehend, more vastly than your heart can contain, unconditionally. Forever. There are still pages remaining in your story, and I am inscribing them with my own hand. They will not conclude in shame. They will not end in defeat. They will proclaim my goodness, my mercy, and my power through your life. And those who said you would not succeed, those who doubted you, those who ridiculed you, they will witness it. They will see my favor upon you. They will observe your ascension, and they will recognize that I was with you throughout. The journey is not over. But you are further along than you were, stronger than you believe, and closer to the breakthrough than it appears. I need you to continue, not because you possess the strength, but because I do. Not because you know the path, but because I have already laid it. Not because you have all the answers, but because I never asked you to. I only asked you to trust. You did not lose anything I cannot return. You did not waste anything I cannot redeem. You did not break so severely that I cannot restore. I formed your heart. I understand its feelings. I have counted every fracture within it and poured grace into each one. And now I am about to heal it, not merely with time, but with my touch. You will feel whole again, not because everything makes sense, but because I will bring peace where there used to be pain. You will look upon what once hurt you and finally be able to breathe again. Comment Amen if you are ready to breathe anew. I am not just blessing your future, I am restoring your identity. The world tried to define you by your past, your pain, your mistakes, but I have never used those to define you. I have always called you by your true name. You are my beloved, my child, my own. And no label the world has given you, no shame anyone attempted to place on you, has power over the name I have spoken over you. You are redeemed, you are forgiven, you are made new. Do not let your thoughts deceive you any longer. Do not believe the whisper that says you are beyond recovery. Do not listen to the voice that claims you are unworthy. I already determined your worth when I breathed life into you. I do not create accidents. I do not make mistakes. And I certainly did not create you merely to witness your suffering. Everything you have endured has been shaping something sacred within you, something eternal, something the enemy cannot steal. Comment 333. If you are reclaiming your worth today, I have been traversing the shadows with you. Even when you felt my absence, I was present. Even when the nights stretched too long and grew too heavy, I stood guard. I stationed angels around you when you could not even pray. I whispered peace when you were falling apart internally. I pulled you through when you believed you had nothing left. And now I want to demonstrate that all of it was leading somewhere. The pain was not the conclusion of your story. It was the soil in which your purpose was germinating. You have no idea the kind of harvest that will result from your faithfulness, the light you will carry, the healing you will bring to others. I am going to utilize your experiences, not only to bless you, but to offer hope to those who are walking through what you have already survived. One day, you will look back and declare, "Now I understand why I had to go through that. Now I see the purpose in the pain." And you will worship, not just because you survived, but because I was with you the entire time. I am not finished. There is more ahead, more strength, more laughter, more clarity. You will not always feel this way. The heaviness will lift, the confusion will pass, the fear will fade. My light is shining through again, warming the places in your heart that have grown cold. I am not a distant God. I am not far off in the heavens, uninterested. I am near. I am here. I am present, and I am working. Comment 1111 if you believe. My presence is with you now. Some of the things you are awaiting will arrive suddenly, swiftly, without warning. But it will not be random. It will be precisely on time. My time. You have been stretched, pressed, and tested. And now you are about to be entrusted with more. The blessing is not solely in what I give you, but in how I have prepared you to bear it. You are not the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, even a week ago. I have been transforming you in ways you cannot yet perceive. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their lives in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is reportedly genuine and powerful. A 7-second brainwave technique, supported by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is allegedly helping ordinary people leap from poverty to abundance. Dream homes, vehicles, vacations, it is all supposedly attainable. But this video might disappear from the internet at any time. So click the link in the description and comments now to view it before it is gone forever. Do not compare your path to anyone else's. Their pace is not your pace. Their timing is not your timing. I have a custom-designed path for you, handcrafted with your name upon it. Walk on it with confidence. You do not need to rush. You do not need to prove anything. You do not need to plead. What is yours is already secured. Your name is inscribed upon it in heaven, and no person, no mistake, no delay can confiscate it. I am cultivating within you a strength that does not depend on what you see, a faith that remains steadfast even in darkness, a joy that remains unshaken by storms. That is why you have endured so much, not to crush you, but to craft you. I am not giving you the same blessing everyone else receives. I am giving you something greater, something deeper, something lasting, and it is worth every minute you have waited, every tear you have shed, every step you have taken. You will look back and realize that what tried to annihilate you only fortified your faith. What tried to break you actually drew you closer to me. And what felt like the end of the road was truly the beginning of a better way. I am not finished with you, I am just beginning. The best days are not behind you, they are not even here yet. They are approaching, and when they arrive, you will recognize they came directly from my hand. I did not bring you this far to abandon you. I did not pull you through what others believed would break you just to watch you collapse. No, I am still here, still working, still preparing the next thing, and it will be superior to what you lost. You may not comprehend my ways, but if you trust me, you will understand my heart, and my heart is for you. You are not a victim of your bank account, you are a child of the King. Start talking to your mountain instead of talking about it. There are blessings on their way that are already yours. You will not have to beg for them. You will not have to struggle for them. I have inscribed your name upon them, and no one else can claim what I have reserved for you. Do not fear missing out. If I planned it for you, it will reach you. Regardless of what others do, regardless of how long it has taken, regardless of how distant it appears, my word does not return void. If I spoke it, it will be. There is power in my timing. And though it often feels slow to you, it is always certain. You are not behind. You are not trapped. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be. There is purpose in this part of the process as well. Even in the waiting, even in the stillness, even when you sense nothing is altering. I perform some of my deepest work in the quiet, and I am doing it within you now. Comment 555. If you are still holding on to my promise, I desire to heal the areas you do not discuss, the deep wounds, the hidden fears, the heaviness you mask with a smile. I perceive everything beneath it, and I am not afraid of it. I do not turn away from brokenness, I step closer. I place my hands upon it and restore. You have tried to numb it, to fix it, to bury it, but only I can truly heal it. Allow me into those places. Allow me to show you that freedom is attainable, that peace can arrive, that joy can become real again. There is nothing too messy for me, nothing too dark. I already know everything you have done and everything that has been done to you, and I am still calling you, still choosing you, still loving you. Your past does not invalidate your future. Your mistakes do not diminish your worth. You are not defined by your actions. You are not defined by their words. You are defined by my declaration. You are loved, you are clean, you are mine. There are people being prepared to journey with you in this next season. Individuals who will not merely tolerate you, but will truly see you. People who will speak life to you and remind you of your identity when the world tries to make you forget. I am sending companions who will cover you in prayer, not gossip, who will build with you, not tear you down, who will help bear the vision I have placed inside you. You do not have to do this alone anymore. Comment 1212 if you are ready for God-sent connections. You have tried to rationalize things that made no sense. You have attempted to force peace where it was absent. You have tried to hold together what was already fracturing. But now I am doing the holding. Release what you were never meant to hold. Release those who walked away. Release the timeline you constructed in your mind. Trust the one I have designed. It is better, it is wiser, it is crafted for your good. Some doors did not open because they would have confined you to something beneath your calling. Some relationships ended because they would have distracted you from the voice you most needed to hear, mine. Some paths were obstructed because they led to a version of you I never intended for you to become. I am not withholding from you. I am protecting you. I am guiding you. And what I have prepared ahead is infinitely greater. You will laugh again without the shadow of pain lurking beneath. You will wake without dreading the day. You will pray and sense me so near, as if I never left, because I never did. I am not distant. I am not unreachable. I am not waiting for you to be flawless. I am waiting for you to be honest. Come to me, even with the mess. I already know it all, and I still say, come. I am not testing you to destroy you. I am training you to trust me. There are things you will soon carry that demand a deeper strength than you have previously possessed. That is why I have been deepening your roots. I have been stretching your faith, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because what is coming will not be insignificant. It will be more than you prayed for, more than you envisioned. And I want you to be ready. Comment Amen if you are still believing through the pressure. What is truly behind the 7-second brain technique that is reportedly creating headlines and new millionaires? A startling CIA leak has reportedly revealed a 7-second brain ritual that is allegedly helping ordinary people eliminate debt and attract substantial wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience laboratories, this at-home method is purportedly converting financial anxiety into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it is all reportedly unfolding. But the authorities could remove this information at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased forever. You have experienced sleepless nights and days where the weight on your chest felt unbearable. You have been surrounded by noise yet felt unheard. You have smiled in rooms where your heart was shattering, but I heard every silent cry, I caught every hidden tear, and I want you to know, I never turned away from you. Even when you questioned me, even when you grew angry, even when you felt like surrendering, I stayed. I have seen the parts of you no one else does, the worry you carry, the forgiveness you struggle with, the moments your hope faltered, even if only for a second. And I never withdrew my love. In fact, I drew closer. My grace did not decrease when your faith wavered. I never loved you based on your strength. I loved you because I chose you before the world ever knew your name. Comment 1010 if you are ready to be reminded of your chosen status. I know your prayers, the ones you offered years ago, the ones you whispered yesterday, the ones you were too weary to articulate but still felt within your heart. Not one has been forgotten. Heaven is not on standby. My promises are not gathering dust. The answer may not have arrived as you envisioned, but it is approaching, and when it does, it will fit so perfectly that you will comprehend why it required the time it did. You see, I am not merely answering the prayer. I am developing the person capable of bearing the answer. I do not want to simply grant your request. I want to give you what will endure, what will bless others through you, what will bring peace, not disorder. I am not just delivering blessings. I am delivering wisdom, stability, joy, and above all, my presence. You will not just receive the gift, you will receive more of me in the process. Comment 999 if you desire me more than just the miracle. This season has felt solitary. I know you have outgrown certain relationships. You have been separated from familiar surroundings. You have been traveling a road that others do not comprehend. But listen to me, this separation was not rejection, it was elevation. I removed some voices so you could hear mine more clearly. I closed some doors so you would cease knocking on what could never fulfill you. I isolated you not to punish you, but to prepare you. Do not mistake pruning for punishment. I prune those I love. I cut away what will impede your progress, what will harm your purpose, what would have grown in the wrong direction. And though it causes pain, the fruit it will produce will make it all worthwhile. Soon you will understand why you had to walk alone for a while, why I concealed you, why I stripped some things away. Because what I am about to build within you will require space, and now that space is prepared. I want you to stop speaking defeat over your life. Stop repeating what the enemy has whispered. Stop agreeing with thoughts that belittle you, shame you, or declare it is over. That is not me. I do not speak that way. I speak life. I speak hope. I speak truth. And my truth declares, you are more than a conqueror. You are deeply loved. You are fully forgiven. You are never alone. Let me remind you of what is true. You are not stuck. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not disqualified. You are not regressing. You are walking into something new, something holy, something sacred. And I am accompanying you. There are parts of your story that do not yet appear beautiful, but I am still writing. You have only seen a few pages, but I perceive the entire book. And what currently appears chaotic will eventually read as a narrative of redemption. I am not wasting a single line of your life. Not one page is pointless. Everything will converge, and you will witness how I utilize the lowest moments to elevate you to higher ground. Comment Amen if you believe God is still authoring your story. There are blessings approaching that you did not request. Doors opening that you did not even know existed. Miracles arising from the chaos you believed would bury you. Why? Because that is who I am. I do not merely fix what is broken, I make it better than before. I do not just guide you through storms, I grant you peace in their midst. I do not simply lift you from the pit, I teach you to walk on water. I see the moments you feel forgotten, the quiet nights, the long days, the questions that seem to lack answers. But I promise you this, you have never been alone. My eyes have been fixed upon you at every step. I have never looked away, not even once. Even when you turned from me, my arms remained open. Even when you let go, I held on. Comment 777, if you believe God never stopped holding you. This season you are entering is not about you pursuing the blessing. This time, the blessing is pursuing you, because you obeyed, because you waited, because you held on. This is the season of reaping what you sowed in tears. You planted in faith, you persevered when you were exhausted, and now the harvest is arriving, not in fragments, but in abundance. You will not have to strive for what I have already decided to give you. You will not have to beg for what has been inscribed in heaven with your name upon it. This is the time when you will begin to see the fruit of your quiet faithfulness. The seeds you thought had perished in the ground have been growing all along, and now they are about to emerge. I know you have heard soon before, and it did not happen. I know it is challenging to believe again. But this is not like the last time. I am not calling you to hype. I am summoning you to hope, because what I am doing now is real. It is solid. It originates from me, and it will not dissolve when circumstances shift. It will remain. It will strengthen you. It will anchor you. Comment 1717. If you are ready to enter lasting peace. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is reportedly changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is allegedly transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience laboratories, it supposedly rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People who were once broke are now reportedly enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret may not remain online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently removed. Let us discuss that peace. I am not offering the kind that fluctuates daily. I am providing peace that defies worldly understanding. Peace that remains steadfast in the storm. Peace that whispers, "You are safe," even when your surroundings seem uncertain. You have spent too long waiting for everything to be perfect before you lower your guard. But I am telling you now, you can breathe, you can rest, you can trust me. Release what did not succeed. Release those who did not stay. Release the guilt that continues to replay in your mind. I have already forgiven you. I have already covered it. You do not need to carry what I have already carried to the cross. You do not need to punish yourself for what I have already paid for. It is time to stop living as though you are still in chains. You are free, and whom I set free is truly free. You are not who you were last year. You are not even who you were last month. I have been changing you quietly in the background while you assumed nothing was happening. Your heart has softened, your spirit has strengthened, your faith has been stretched, but it has not broken. You may feel weary, but you are more prepared than you realize. I need you to comprehend something crucial. Every delay, every disappointment, every door that did not open, it was not punishment. It was redirection. Because I saw what you could not see, I knew what you did not know, and I loved you enough to say no when it appeared promising, but was not right. My no is never rejection, it is redirection. And what I have planned for you is far greater than what you thought you lost. Comment amen if you still trust me when the answer is no. You have looked around and witnessed others moving forward, receiving what they prayed for, walking into things you have only dreamed of. And at times, you have wondered, did God forget me? No, I have not. What I am doing for you is not a replica of anyone else's story. I am composing something unique, something sacred, something that fits only you. And it is taking time because it is not ordinary. It is not hurried. It is not shallow. It is deeply interwoven with purpose and heavenly craftsmanship. Some of the blessings I am about to bring will feel sudden, but they have been in preparation for years, hidden from view, protected until the perfect moment. And now that moment is drawing nearer. You will witness things falling into place in a manner that only I could orchestrate. You are not a victim of your bank account. You are a child of the King. Start talking to your mountain instead of talking about it. Comment 1515 if you are ready to receive what has been hidden and held for you. I want you to breathe deeply now and let this truth settle into your soul. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are being shaped. You are being refined. You are being led. I am not in a hurry because what I am doing within you is eternal. I am teaching you to trust me over the timeline, to walk by faith, not by sight, to know that even if nothing changes today, I remain good and I am still working. You may feel as though you have been traversing a wilderness, dry, quiet, and desolate. But just as I provided manna in the desert, I am providing for you even when it is not obvious. I am still your source. I am still your strength. I am still the one who sustains you. And this wilderness season is not permanent. You are nearer to the breakthrough than you realize. Do not give up now. Do not retreat now. You are on the cusp of something sacred. Comment 22 if you sense something shifting in your spirit. I have been laboring in the darkness to bring light into your life. What appeared as silence was me building. What felt like stillness was me preparing. I do not rush what I intend to last. I am not simply giving you answers. I am bestowing wisdom. I am not just solving problems. I am strengthening character. Because I care more about who you are becoming than how swiftly you arrive. I am after your heart, not your performance. You are not merely going to survive this season. You will emerge with a testimony that ignites the faith of others. You will walk with a deeper peace. You will carry a more robust joy. You will view storms differently. And most importantly, you will know me more intimately. That is the real blessing, not just what I can give you, but who I am to you. And I am drawing you closer with each passing day. There is nothing about you that is too broken for me. I formed you. I know every detail, every scar, every hidden doubt. And I am not walking away. I have chosen you repeatedly. Even on the days you did not choose me, I have called you mine, and I will not rescind that. You do not need to prove your worth to me. I already determined you were worth it when I gave everything for you. You have experienced moments when you questioned your own strength. You have wondered if you missed something or made a mistake. But I am not basing my promise on your perfection. I never was. I am faithful even when you are weary. I am steadfast when your faith feels fragile. I am certain when everything else is uncertain. You do not have to maintain control over everything. I am holding you. Comment Amen if you believe I am still holding you now. There are blessings inscribed with your name that no one else can claim. What I have planned for you is marked, sealed, and protected. You may have watched others step into their promises, but what is coming to you is handcrafted for your journey. Your waiting has not been punishment, it has been preparation. And now the significance of what I have been constructing will become clear. You will understand why it required time. You will feel the joy of receiving what I have prepared specifically for you. And no, the blessing will not entirely erase the pain, but it will render it all more bearable. You will reflect on the tears and finally comprehend why I permitted what I allowed. You will cease viewing yourself through the prism of your struggles and begin seeing yourself through the strength you have cultivated in me. You are no longer a victim of your past. You are a testament to my grace. Comment 11 if you are stepping out of the past today. Why is the government striving so diligently to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A startling CIA leak has reportedly revealed a 7-second brain ritual that is now allegedly enabling ordinary individuals to eliminate debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience laboratories, this simple at-home technique is purportedly converting financial struggles into dream lifestyles, new homes, vehicles, vacations. It is all supposedly becoming possible. But the authorities might remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased forever. What you are stepping into is not random, it is divine. It is a new chapter I have been composing for you all along. You thought it was over. You believed you had reached the conclusion of your story. But I am the author, and I declare, we are just getting started. I am turning the page now, a fresh start, a new thing. And this time, it is not built on striving, it is built on surrender. No more pretending, no more performing, just honesty, just you and me. Because when you relinquish the image you have been attempting to protect, I can begin constructing something authentic. You do not need to feign peace anymore. I want to give you the genuine article. You do not need to conceal your pain anymore. I desire to heal it. You do not need to act strong anymore. I want to be your strength. Comment 333 if you are ready for a fresh start.